What's up, everybody? So we are on. We're in Giants Editor right now. This is Des Moines, Iowa. This is a 16x map I'm working on building. That's where I've been the last 2 months. I was having a lot of problems with save issues. Like I back out of the game or go to the menu to save, and it auto save and it frees up. I'd have to retrieve the game from a backup file, and then I just run into the same issue like 2 days later. It frees up again, and I just got tired of the crap. Maps were also flickering. The lighting was flickering for some reason. Some maps do it, some don't. I don't get it. Especially why the Midwest map started doing it. Obviously, I messed something up with it. I don't know. But I was getting bored with the maps anyway. It's all maps I've played on since like FS19 or later games, and it's just time for something new. Spring Creek, I like the size of it, but the problem with that map is it lacks detail and it just has issues. And then the other one, Red River, Manitoba. It's a 16x, but it's kind of boring. It's all square fields, and it just kind of lacks detail as well. So I decided, screw it, I'm gonna build my own map. So I decided on Des Moines, Iowa. This is a big, big old map. Like I started this April 1st, so I've spent 2 months. I painted in every single one of these fields, done all the roads. I'll actually show you all these little creeks and stuff. I've dug all these out as well, put all these in, placed all the trees, painted all the fields in. I have all the farmlands put in, so that's pretty cool. I still got to do all the field dimensions and all that stuff and all the fields. I haven't placed all those in yet. I'm about halfway done with that as far as the field numbering. But yeah, I figured I'd just take a video and show you guys this map that we're going to be moving over to when I get it done. I have no idea how long it's going to take. I've got this much done in 2 months. I've just been kind of working on it like the very little time I have during the weekdays at night, and then definitely on the weekends. So right here, this is like going to be the fertilizer buy point, because this is like a Nutrimax in real life, or Nutrient, not Nutrimax. It's a nutrient in real life, I believe, some kind of co-op deal. So that's going to be right here, which is perfect. And then over here, John Deere is actually right here, and then also John Deere also has some buildings right here that they utilize as well. So we can actually turn on our overlay. Yeah, so John Deere's right here, co-op's right here, fertilizer place, gas station right here. There's a DOT, like a division of DOT is right here as well, so that's awesome. It's a really good location for this map, like really awesome. Like a lot of things could be done with this map, to be honest, like different styles of playing. This is like some waterworks place or something. This is gonna be, and so in game we're gonna change it to be the animal sell point, animal buy point, stuff like that. Hay, we can sell hay, livestock, stuff like that. That's what this is gonna be as far as in the game. Up here is the town. I do have a couple houses placed in. We're gonna have to scale down how many actual houses we put on this, just to save on the graphics card usage on the graphics card. But like all these little marks, these are where houses are gonna go. I just haven't placed them all in yet. I have all the roads and stuff done, just haven't placed all the houses yet. There's a farm back here. This is one of the smaller fields. So the smallest field on this map is like 6 acres, and then the biggest one's like 484, so just under 500. But you can tell some of these fields are massive, and that's kind of what I was looking for, is just massive fields. It doesn't bother me that a lot of places are relatively flat, because this is a relatively flat area, so it doesn't have real terrain, which I can see is going to upset a lot of people. But I did paint in or sculpt in some rolling hills here and there. Jump up here real quick. Slide that back over. Like I've cut out some ditches to make it a little bit more realistic. This big rolling hill in front of the farm. So this is the main farm right here. House will go right here. There's a building right here. There's another one right here. Fuel tank goes back here. They got a couple bins right down through here. Big main shop goes right here. There's a scale house with a scale that sits right here, and then there's another building that kind of sits right here. Yeah, so I left it placeable so the end user can place kind of whatever buildings they want here, like whatever colors or styles. I need to put on my magic script so it doesn't do that anymore. There we go. See, like this is another spot where I left it to be completely placeable, whatever the end user wants to do. Those are kind of like rolling hill I've put in. So they're just kind of everywhere like that, little hills and stuff. So it's not like 100% flat. It's like a little lean-to that goes right here on this pad. Like this tree strip right here. Like all the same trees, it seemed like, went up through this little strip, so I replicated that. And then also did a good mixture of like tree line trees as well, so it's not all the same, looks a little bit different. Also put in some leaners. I hate when every tree is up and down on the map because it just doesn't seem quite realistic to me, because trees lean. So I did some of that in here as well. There's a lot of areas that I just haven't like developed yet, haven't done yet. Big old map though, so it's definitely taking a while. This is like a little decor from right here, not really meant to be played with, just kind of for decoration. I have some of those in here. This is how this kind of looks like in real life. Is it's like a dried out kind of creek, which I guess like if it rained enough there'd be water in this, but in real life it doesn't look like it ever really gets much water in it. It's just kind of like a crater that goes all the way underground, so I kind of just did this with it for the sake of the game. And then this right here actually is a river, or a legit creek, so whatever you want to view it as. So I got that in. I spent last night putting in this house. I might take this building out right here and then leave it just a pad to where you can place the same building and just select the colors or whatever, because I don't like this yellow. This is the placeable that I brought in through GE, and I don't think you can change the colors with them. You might be able to, but I just left it. But I might just delete this and let somebody put whatever they want to put here, or they can put the same building just in gray, because this, you can change this building to gray as well, not yellow. It matched this house a lot better. So I spent last night putting just all this like trees down through here in the grass, all these trees down their driveway, put their driveway in the house and the garage and all that. I'd say it looks pretty realistic, I'll say. So this down through here is very well done, fairly well done. Same thing, neighbor's house kind of looks like this in real life, so put that in. It's kind of another just decoration. Grass spots are all in, the washouts are in. More tree lines. Main road actually goes down through here. It's 2-lane, one way, 2-lane, another way, divided highway, I guess. Goes down through here. A bank that sits right here. There's a subdivision, or a whole bunch of houses. Looks like it sit right down through here, or that do sit right down through here. I counted like, I think 70 some houses in real life, and I'm like, there's no way I'm putting 70 houses down through here, so I'm gonna have to figure out something with that, because that's a lot of houses. I'm not placing that many. This is like some electric company or something, like electric poles and stuff. This is gonna be the lumber yard, I guess, is what I'm gonna put right here. I think I've decided, because I don't really know what else to put right there. So lumber yard goes there. All these like actual power poles that go down through here, like these big. Got these guys in. I still gotta continue them on down that way. Just haven't got the time yet to do it. This little decor farm is in. I mean, I guess you could buy the land and put another building right here. There's a lot of places where I haven't been to yet. This map is taking a long time because it's a giant map. Except John Deere's right here, which is awesome. I still got to finish working on that. The overpass, I need to work on this a little bit. I don't like how this looks. So, need to work on that a little bit. Got 2 lanes going all the way down through here like that. So, it looks decent, I guess. Not really too concerned about it. Got another farm back here. These guys have like a building that goes right here as well. So, I kind of just left it. So, somebody could place whatever they want back there. Another one up here. This is a straight decor farm. Got an old bin, an old barn. Lean to it. Be good for putting like small tillage, small pieces of equipment in, I guess. So definitely a long ways to go in this map. So I have no idea when I'll be done with it. Been working on it like every single night for a little bit, and then definitely hardcore on the weekends. Up here. So the main farm actually owns. Let me go back here. When you start out, not only do you get the main farm down the road over there, but you also get this, the bins right here. This is like an old, like an old, shoot, like a mill, I guess you could call it. Not really a mill, but it's got a elevator. There we go. It's like an old elevator right here that they have, so I think all their corn goes right here, and then the beans go to the main farm. So you're going to get that, and you're also going to get over here as well. This used to be like a welding building that they bought and turned it into their main shop, so you're going to get this over here as well. You're going to get this little area, because I did, let's see here. You can kind of see the colors a little bit different, this reddish color. So you're going to get all this through here with the purchase of, with the main farm. You don't even have to buy, you just automatically own the main farm when you come into the game, so you're gonna get that as well. What else? Got a lot of trees placed in here as well. Same thing, this house is kind of here for decor. This one up here looks pretty. I tried to get it about as realistic as I could. So go over. Here we go, right here. So I kind of tried to put it as decently accurate as I could. I put the 2 hog barns, which if you actually wanted to use these, you'd probably have to come in here and delete them out because they don't function. I didn't set them up to be functioners, just as decor, because I don't play with animals, so it doesn't bother me. So you probably have to come in here and delete these out if you want them to be functional and place your own. I left the pad where the house goes, and you can place some other buildings, I guess. So I built it up a little bit. Got the for sale signs out front, mailbox, of course the ditch. So it looks decently realistic. Down here, this is a straight up decor farm, not really meant to be used. Let's see here. I might change this to where when you buy, you just get the field. Because if you bought this right now, not only would you get this giant field, you'd also get this farm, and you'd also get this one. So I might break these off to where they're separate. I don't know if I really want to mess with changing it. Might just leave it. I'm not sure. Same thing with this field. You get this little where you can put a placeable farm right here as well, because house goes here, is like a building right here, but I left it up to the end user. I did separate this one from this field, but decided to let the end user on some of these put whatever they want to put in. It's a relatively flat area, is what people say, so that's why I didn't put real terrain in, and I've just kind of painted my own like hills and stuff in it, in the ditches. I left this over here as well. You can put a house in. House goes like right here, and then these people have like a couple greenhouses, looks like, so you can put like placeable ones in. That'd actually be pretty cool. So I left that. Still just a lot of details still to go in this, but we're I'm doing pretty good. I've been working on this since, like I said, April 1st. So about 2 months. I've been working on this, and this is where we are so far. It started out as just a straight green. No fields, no roads, no trees, no nothing. So this is pretty good for 2 months worth of time. But yeah, I have no idea when this is going to be done. I don't have no ETA. I have no idea if I'm going to release it or not. Because I can see where people cry about, oh, it doesn't have real terrain, or doesn't have this, doesn't have that. And this is kind of just something I built for myself to play on. I just wanted big giant fields to play on that kind of had detail to them. They weren't all squares, and they had curves and stuff like that in. So just something for myself to play on, really. Here's another one where I left the buildings out so you could pick whatever you want to put in here. And I even made it to where this road kind of dips down, and you like drive up onto the actual big road. River goes through here. I have testing guardrail. I think I like this. Looks pretty decent in game, so I might finish putting the rest of them in where they need to go. Another house right here. Yeah, just a long way still to go on details and whatnot. There's a lot of grass to be placed and a lot of trees, really. And like I said, we're going to have to cut the number of houses down I go through here because I'm not putting that many in, just to save on the graphics usage. There's really nothing over here been done yet. Been kind of in the middle of the map and then more towards the left. But I might throw some screenshots up at the end of this of like a visual of what the main farm is actually. A better idea of what it looks like, because it looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's where I've been the last little while. Had a lot of issues with save games as well, because I'd back out and then go to the main menu, or not. I'd go to like the main menu like within the game, where you can get to the shop or the contracts, like that menu right there. I had the autosave on, and it'd save, and it gets stuck on it. So I'd literally have to back completely out of the game, dig up my save file, and then still screw up, so I just kind of gave up. Same thing with, like, some of the maps had flickering issues. This one does not have it, thank God. I don't know why it's happening on the other ones. So that was another reason why I kind of wanted to build my own map. Plus, it's my own map. Nobody has it. So I'll be playing on something completely different from everybody else, which is cool. But, same thing, another rolling hill right here. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun map once it's completely finished. Don't know when that'll be. Hopefully next 2 more months or so. But yeah. I'll throw some screenshots up at the end of what